Right out of the gate, this judge is not playing around. Catching a new charge while already out on bond, that's basically the fastest way to lose all credibility in court. Question for you. Do you think repeat offenses should automatically mean stricter consequences, or should judges still give chances?
You're not going to be happy with me after this is over with, Mr. Moore. I'm going to tell you that. You're laughing and smiling now. You now picked up. You picked up a new case while you're on bond. You now are charged with possession of marijuana. And as I can see, this is your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th marijuana case.
This is a classic setup for a stop, minor traffic violation plus suspicious circumstances. Legally, that failure to signal gives officers the green light. But here's the debate. Was this a legit stop or just a reason to dig deeper?
We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you, sir. Okay.
On July 13th, 2024, officers conducted a traffic stop at approximately 1:49 a.m. on a blue Charger parked on the side of the road with multiple individuals hanging around the vehicle. And the vehicle also drove off and failed to signal while making a right turn. The driver was ID'd as Robert Moore. The passenger was ID'd as Kevin Owens. Officers observed a strong odor of marijuana from the vehicle.
And here's where things get tricky. No one claims ownership. That might sound smart, but legally, it can backfire. When drugs are found in a shared space, prosecutors often argue constructive possession. Basically, if you're near it, you might be responsible for it.
Bag was in the back seat containing multiple prepackaged marijuana baggies. Neither defendants claimed ownership of the baggies, and the total weight was 22.1 grams.
So what were they doing?
They were on the side of the road, hanging outside of the vehicle, and then they drove off and failed to signal while making a right turn.
Okay, so that's what led the cops led them to pull them over. Mr. Moore.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case.
That moment right there, guess what happens now? That's the hammer dropping. Judges take bond violations personally because it's a direct violation of trust. From this point on, things are only getting tougher for Mr. Moore.
What is the one thing I asked you not to do?
Catch another case.
What did you do?
Catch a case.
Guess what happens now? He goes with you. Sorry, man.
Your Honor, isn't it, can we approach the court right now asking for a bond?
Yeah, I mean, of course, I'm going to send him a bond.
Yeah.
Um,
And even in regards to, I know it's a couple of cause hearings, but I know they're saying that he made a right turn. We're still waiting for dash cam, but the biggest issue that they were saying was that the gas station he was at is a high crime area.
I
And
don't
that's
care
the
about
biggest
that.
thing, was just him having people around the vehicle.
I mean, ultimately, they pull him over. He's slinging, you know what I mean? So I'm not happy. And it's his 5th weed case. It's over and over and over, and he's not getting it. So.
The high crime area argument. You hear this a lot in court. But here's the real question. Should being in a certain neighborhood make you more suspicious in the eyes of the law? Let me know what you think.
What do we do to get him to get it? You know, I don't know.
And I will say, I know that there's been a gap in time. Like, I think his last charge he had was from 2018, and then just had these recent two. And I think the biggest thing is just the company that he's keeping. And we talked about that before. I just was recently returned.
I get it. And so what we'll do is that once he gets out, we will try to, I'll make it a condition that he's not to hang around with any of the co-defendants or anything like that. And we'll see. Hopefully he can abide. Yeah.
And I told the court will provide I know it says the defendant didn't take ownership, but the other defendant Owens has. And so I'm just waiting to get that from the court so that he was taking ownership of the drugs that were in the vehicle.
Okay.
So I'll get that to the court.
So what did he get? What did the co-defendant get charged with?
Possession of marijuana, 4 ounces to 5 pounds. It's in the 182nd.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess so what's going to happen is he'll pop back up on Monday's docket. I'm assuming he's going to bond out because I'm not making it super high. If he is still if he hasn't bonded out, he'll be here Monday morning. If not, he'll be here in a week and we'll probably see him next Friday. Yeah, thanks.
Do you know what the bond amount will be?
5,001.
5,001?
One, yeah, on the UCW, please.
Oh, on the UCW?
Just on the UCW, correct. I will leave the first bond for the week kids. I'll leave it alone. Okay, thanks. Sorry.
No problem, I understand. You can do your job. Thanks.
So how many times has this dude evaded us?
There were 2 PR bonds posted. This is the second one.
Yeah, I'm not done with him getting multiple PR bonds like that.
Hold on.
Case is 351 days old. You get PR bond after PR bond. I don't think so, Mr. Robinson. No, I will appoint you a lawyer today. He goes with you. Can you please appoint him someone and then we'll talk? But ma'am, don't send him down. Yeah.
Page 1, Applegate.
Don't send him down though. Yeah, thanks. Good morning, Mr. Applegate. Sir, you're charged with possession of marijuana. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during questions and interviews with the state of Texas. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you, sir.
On July 13th, 2024, officers conducting routine business checks due to burglaries because of lack of electricity because of Hurricane Beryl. Officers checked out on a suspicious male at a Goodwill that was closed at the time. The defendant was observed by the officers to be placing items in his vehicle. They made contact with the defendant and conducted a Terry frisk, which discovered 2.6 grams of marijuana. The defendant said he was picking up scrap metal from outside the location, and the defendant had a felony warrant for burglary of a building.
Okay, so this isn't, because I see that he's got an open burglary of a building. This is, don't say anything. I don't need your help.
It's unrelated. It's a separate transaction.
So I guess they didn't charge him with anything as far as their,
Correct.
It's
The
concerned.
burglary of the building was April of last year, and he was on the warrant for that case at the time. He's posted bond.
so where was the weed? In his pocket?
Correct. In his pocket.
Can you tell me about the burglary of a building, please?
At 2023, 7110 Barker Cyclist Road. Responded to Rainforest Car Wash, spoke with the manager, said the defendant was a former employee, had broken into the business and stole a vacuum and buffer. Victim said defendant came back and asked for his job back. Manager showed business surveillance to the police of the defendant pulling up in his Lincoln Navigator, forcing his way into the business and taking the property.
Mr. Applegate, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're consuming alcohol or dope, I will put you in jail, and I'm going to make your bond extremely high. Do you understand? My sole purpose in life is to protect every single person and every single piece of property in Harris County. If I find that you act like a fool while you're out there in the free world, I will take it away from you in a heartbeat. Do you understand? I don't care what you're doing. I don't care where you're going. I don't care who you're with. You endanger my property. You endanger my public. I'm going to light you up. Do you understand? What do you do for a living?
I'm unemployed right now. Right now, I'm just gonna clean up, like cutting the trees down and everything like that because of the storms.
Do you have a full-time job? It's time for you to get a full-time job. You have way too much time on your hands and you are becoming self-destructive. All you're doing is you're picking up more cases, doing stuff you shouldn't be doing. Do you understand? I will appoint you a lawyer today. I'm going to bring you back in 2 weeks, and I want to see what you have done to get a full-time job. If you've done nothing, it's just not going to go well for you. Do you understand me? I don't know if there's an application on file or not. Deeds is not working again. For now, I'm going to have you go to Victoria, sign a reset. After that, I'm going to have you take a seat in the jury box while I find you a lawyer. After that, you're going to meet with Tracy for your bond conditions. You are now on notice. I'm telling you, if you don't have anyone to pony up a $10,000 to $15,000 bond on you, you will be stuck like Chuck in jail until this case is over. Behave yourself. Do you understand? All right.
The judge isn't just punishing, he's setting strict behavioral conditions. Random testing, zero tolerance. This is basically a last chance scenario. Do you think this kind of tough love approach actually helps people turn things around?